Number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget. Rule number 1. The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Our favorite holding period is forever. In the short term, the market is a voting machine. In the long term, it's a weighing machine. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. You need a temperament that neither derives great pleasure from being with the crowd or against the crowd. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The stock market is a no-called strike game. You don't have to swing at everything. You can wait for your pitch. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Investing is not a game where the guy with the 160 IQ beats the guy with 130 IQ. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Diversification is a protection against ignorance. It makes very little sense for those who know what they're doing. If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest of humanity to think about the other 99%. Predicting rain doesn't count. Building arcs does. You only have to do a very few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. The market, like the Lord, helps those who help themselves, but unlike the Lord, the market does not forgive those who know not what they do. The stock market is the story of cycles and of the human behavior that is responsible for overreactions in both directions. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. The big question about how people behave is whether they've got an inner scorecard or an outer scorecard. You should invest in a business that even a fool can run, because someday a fool will. Time is the friend of the wonderful business, the enemy of the mediocre. Risk is not knowing what you're doing. It's not whether you're right or wrong that's important, but how much money you make when you're right and how much you lose when you're wrong. The best chance to deploy capital is when things are going down. The market is there to serve you, not to instruct you. Buy when everyone else is selling and hold until everyone else is buying. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble. Investors should remember that excitement and expenses are their enemies. The goal of a non-professional should not be to pick winners. Neither he should run from losers. The four most dangerous words in investing are, "This time it's different." Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls-Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. The key to investing is not assessing how much an industry is going to affect society or how much it will grow, but rather determining the competitive advantage of any given company. And, above all, the durability of that advantage. Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. The business schools reward difficult, complex behavior more than simple behavior. But simple behavior is more effective. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy and to be greedy only when others are fearful. It's not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. What we learn from history is that people don't learn from history. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. If you've been playing poker for half an hour and you still don't know who the patsy is, you're the patsy. It's better to have a partial interest in the Hope Diamond than to own all of a rhinestone. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over. Derivatives are financial weapons of mass destruction. We believe that according the name investors to institutions that trade actively is like calling someone who repeatedly engages in one-night stands a romantic. The line separating investment and speculation, which is never bright and clear, becomes blurred still further when most market participants have recently enjoyed triumphs. There's no need to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. The 20th century saw an increase in the standard of living of Americans of almost 7.1. Far more important, however, were the changes in the quality and richness of their lives. Beware of geeks bearing formulas. When a management with a reputation for brilliance tackles a business with a reputation for bad economics, it is the reputation of the business that remains intact. Intrinsic value can be defined simply. It is the discounted value of the cash that can be taken out of a business during its remaining life. Any business with delighted customers ensures that it has a sales force out there that you don't have to pay for. Your premium brand had better be delivering something special, or it's not going to get the business. Please like and subscribe to our channel.